I've spent my days being ready to go. I have lived my life on the road. I always keep on moving on. When the sun comes up, I'll be far away.
Hey guys, it's Lauren here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Random box. I'm opening a box of choco pie. Got it from the H Mart and I'm hoping that it's good. But what's up? So I guess I decided to start a new vlog here just to get into the habit of vlogging regularly, because again I think I'm so used to like only vlogging when things are exciting. Are you slanted? I'm used to only vlogging when anything exciting is happening. So I thought I might try this whole casual like student life approach, very much average life of an NYC student. So I had my counseling appointment, then I went to class English, and then I went to Japanese, and now I have the rest of the afternoon to myself. Japanese ended at 1:45, so I literally have the rest of the day to myself. So I decided to get some grocery shopping done. I returned a couple of things, and yeah, I don't know. Oh, also let me show you. Guess what I found at the Strand? Ayo. Ain't she pretty? It has coffee stains on the cover, but I was fine with it because it's a physical copy and it's one of the first I found in person in a while. So I decided to take this one instead of the display book, and I'm going to start reading it soon probably. And I've been having trouble getting into reading casually again. I think reading for class is fine because obviously it's for a grade and I'm paying to be here, so it's like the stakes are high. But reading casually, I feel like I haven't done it in over a month. No, I definitely have not done it in over a month. So that's something I'm trying to get back into. So I'm gonna do this. It's been a while. Honestly, I haven't really read nonfiction voluntarily until this year. So that's interesting. That's a change. But I'm gonna try reading this. Another update. I did start Awhile Elementary, and it is pretty good so far. It feels like a comfort show. Like I'm watching it and I feel comfort, so it's nice. And also like I almost cried the first episode. Don't know what's going on with that. Anyways, I want to put these groceries away, make a sandwich, and then get going. But I guess welcome to the vlog.
I spent most of the end of September getting adjusted to school again, which included, of course, doing schoolwork, but also journaling and just keeping track of my mental health in a way that I didn't really over the summer. So yeah, here you see me journaling a lot. I also got some fortune cookies. If you saw my San Francisco video, you know where they came from, but they held a lot of fortunes, some of which already came true, which you will hear about in another vlog, but I wanted to put them into my journal just as part of a manifestation type thing, and honestly I just really love fortune cookie fortunes. But anyways, it was nice. It was a nice sunny few days, but as the season began to change, like so with the weather, and there was a lot of rain. I don't know if anyone has watched Weathering with You, but there's that scene where the main character Hodaka is just like ame, ame, ame. That's basically what it was like, and what it's still like, honestly, today. Like, this week has been mad rainy.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights.
Like way up, on the move, etc., etc. We almost there though. I'm gonna check this out.
Let me figure out where the road goes.
Cats!
Even if we're falling down, I will keep on searching for
My first friend.
It's okay that you're feeling blue, 'cause I'm here to stay. I know there's a way, 'cause if I'm being true, I must say that I know what you're going through. All the funny stuff that's going through your head now. Oh, I know it's hard to shake off, but trust me now that you will look back on it all with a smile now. Wondering why it took you so long. Life goes on, it goes down, then back up, and we'll never
apparently the bookstore that we went to, like Harry Styles went and visited like 2.5 weeks ago, and like that's a weird thing, so people go there for that reason, but we literally stopped because I'm a big book nerd and I wanted books. So I got four. We're gonna be on our way to where?
San Gennaro.
San Gennaro. This is like basically the Italian festival. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's where we're going. See you there. So I got a couple things. I don't know if I like this exact lighting. Maybe if I shift you all here, will that feel better to me? Yeah, okay, this is getting better. I just came back from Cat Cafe, that was fun. Then we ended up stopping in a bookstore, and then we ended up going to like the Italian festival. Now I'm exhausted because I was exhausted to begin with because, for one, in some news, my phone is kind of just like not working. It's not working. So like this weekend I have to make sure I get a new phone. It is what it is. Like hopefully this issue will be resolved by this weekend and I can just move on with my life. Right, so we went to cafe. That was cool, but somehow, I don't know why, but I always end up going to cat cafes around the same time the cats are like napping. So like half the cats were napping and then the other half were awake, but they just weren't like fucking too much with cuddling. So like I did end up petting some of them and some of them were cool and chill, but like none of them were like very, very excitable cats. You know what I'm saying? But also like I'm not there in order to force the cats to play with me. It was a pleasure being in their presence at all. So that was nice. Another thing, so I ended up going to the bookstore, that Harry Styles bookstore, which I'll start calling it from now on, but really was like a pickle bookstore. So they're selling books as well as pickles, which is a very weird combination, but also very New York. I don't know. Honestly, it was nice there because first of all, the vendor was a nice guy. So shout out to him because he told us that whole Harry Styles story. It was very fun. I'm kind of sad I didn't get it on camera, but also like, c'est la vie. Like, you live life, you don't always record everything. But he was cool. And then we also ended up talking with this lady that came in for 2 dogs, who was also cool. But here are the books that I got. So for one, I'm kind of like steadily collecting nerd magazines. So I have this Doctor Who volume and I like it because it actually has Rose Tyler on it and she's my favorite companion. I don't know if it's because like the chemistry with like Doctors 9 and 10 or if it's just because she's like the first companion I watched from Doctor Who, but she's my favorite. So I got her little magazine and it comes with a little comic inside and also some like just Doctor Who panels and stuff, so that's cool. So I'm happy to have this. Honestly, like my idea is that like I'm gonna collect these nerd magazines that actually mean stuff to me, and then it's gonna go somewhere in an apartment, end up owning like on a coffee table, and that's the plan. Because I also have this Marvel Universe magazine that my mom very kindly got for me. So now these two are gonna be cute and they'll go together, and it's nice. It's nice. It's just a little bit of a serotonin boost. And I very much am happy that I got it. And who knows, honestly, if I flip through and I see anything I really, really like, I'm probably gonna cut it out and just put it on my wall. Yeah, honestly, Doctor Who was very transformative for my middle school years. Really, when I went to London, I was just so happy to see telephone boxes because it reminded me of TARDISes, and it was just, I don't know, it was a good, fun old time. Other books I got, first I'm gonna show you I Am Number 4. I don't know if anyone else remembers this series, but I definitely remember it because it was one of the first series where I read it and I was like, ooh, this is sick because it's meta and like you don't really know if it's in real life or not. And I just really enjoyed the story. I think if I read it now, I'd be like, it's kind of mediocre, but at the time I was reading it, it was very, very exciting. I enjoyed the entire series. I enjoyed all the other numbers. In case you're interested, the plot is basically like, for some reason, there's a group of individuals that are relatively young and all have powers, right? And they're all ordered by numbers. Basically, there is this alien race that wants to kill them because for some reason, I think their powering is threatening to them or whatever. They have to kill them in order though. Like, they can't kill them out of order. So 1, 2, 3 were killed. So 4 is the next one to be on that hit list. But 4 just wants to live like this normal human life. He doesn't want to let other people know that he has like alien powers, but then he ends up meeting this girl. He exposes a bit more of himself at this high school, yada yada yada. And then some of the other numbers come to help because they're realizing that they're being killed off slowly and steadily. They slowly like group up and then fight against this domineering alien force. So I don't know, it was really cool. It was a really sick sci-fi. I really like the whole Pittacus lore thing. It's an alias and that's like really sick to me. And at the time I was like, ooh, I feel like I'm like in this secret society. It was a cool vibe. Very, very early 2000s. Enjoyed it a lot. I feel like I just am in the habit of picking up like any books from my childhood that actually did something for me. This is one of them, so I think at a certain point I'll probably reread it and make it into a reading vlog of some sort, but really I'm happy about that. And then I got, you will not believe, first of all, they had the whole series there, but I got the 2nd and 3rd book from the 5th season series, or what it's actually called is the Broken Earth trilogy. So I read the 5th season. I really enjoyed that. It made my brain hurt, but I really enjoyed it. And I have the 2nd and the 3rd one, which I feel like finding N.K. Jemisin at such a cheap price is literally like it never happens. So I had to get it. Because I was like, am I really gonna get all these books? Yes, girl, yes I was. So anyways, those are all the books I got, and it also came with like this really sick bookmark. Read more books, eat more pickles. So I have 2. One of them is definitely going on my wall because it's just such a sick iconic bookmark that I want it on my wall. And then at the Italian bookmark, ooh, my battery's about to die. But I got this halter top, yada yada yada, 2 sides, and I'm excited because I could layer it in the fall, and I can also just like wear it as the weather starts to change, and I can wear it into next summer. And I just thought it was a very Kiana Naomi thing to buy, so I got it. And then finally, I got 2 pairs of overalls that I'm not going to show up because they're kind of big and long, but I've been wanting overalls all summer, so I'm glad I found them. Anyways, I need to hydrate. I'm probably going to make dinner and move on, but I'll catch you guys up when my camera is not dying. Thank you very much. Oh, I just got a recitation, and that was honestly fun. At first I wasn't sure if I'd like it, but honestly I've been liking it, so that's nice. But I just want to show you guys like the top I'm wearing. This is literally the shirt I got yesterday, and it looks gorgeous. Like a lot better than I thought it would. I like the blue side. I have a feeling I like the green side, which is underneath. And I decided to wear my cardigan again. Also guys, it's September 23rd. Guess how it feels today? It was 50 degrees this morning. Girl, literally last week it was like 70 degrees and humid. Now like the air is really crisp. Like my throat felt the chill. It was very strange. But yeah, we're definitely moving into fall, and that's weird. That's so fucking weird. Oh yeah, but I'm going to the Apple store today. I'm gonna figure out my phone. For some reason it miraculously turned on command this morning, but it has me confused. But honestly, even if they like say, oh, it's just this glitch, we'll fix it for you, I kind of just want them to help me back up my phone to like my laptop, just so I can make the process from like this phone to the new one easier. And I'm also gonna make breakfast because I didn't eat any breakfast this morning because it was so hard getting up because I stayed up last night reading fanfiction. But anyways, one thing I do want to do today is like start a book and then also study for Japanese because I always need to study for Japanese, but definitely start this book. And it is One Last Stop, and I have a feeling it'll be like good for me to read because honestly, I'm gonna be honest, even though I'm an English major and I have been reading because yes, I'm an English major, I have to read, but I haven't read necessarily anything for pleasure in a long time. So like One Last Stop I think might be a good starting point because I don't know, I feel like I get enough of fantasy from anime at the moment, and right now it's kind of fall. I feel like reading something with realism and human connection, even though you can get that in fantasy. Let's not let the people fool you. You can't get that in fantasy, but I feel like this might be a good gateway in because romances are just like easy, fast reads a lot of the time, and they make me feel things. So, and anyways, this one's sapphic. I'm kind of feeling in the mood for something like that. I really get to read sapphic things. I think, I don't know if it's because I don't pick them out as much or whatever, but I want to read this while I enjoy my breakfast. So that's the plan. We're gonna do this, go to the Apple store, see what they can do for my phone, and yeah.
Let's just say that the whole getting my phone fixed thing did not end up going so well.
Okay, I feel like I should explain a few things, but I'm so tired right now, it's not even... Here's a lesson learned. Okay, no appointment you make is worth the 40-minute to hour New York sprint walking. That was my workout for the week. Sometimes you're really proud to just have comfortable. Hey y'all, good morning. If I found sleepy, it's because I am sleepy. For one, the night before this last one, I went to sleep late and I woke up yesterday and I felt like fantastic mood. I don't know if it was like adrenaline or like the mix of working out, but I felt fantastic. Now, I get like 7.5 hours of sleep today. I wake up and I feel like shit. This is a consistent system. I'm hoping working out will help make it pass, and also maybe a coffee if I'm really feeling it. Hey y'all, we gotta talk because the funniest thing happened to me. Well, kind of terrible, but the funniest thing happened to me at the gym. So I decided to wear these super colorful spandex today. And then it wasn't until I was done with my run and I was doing my stretches downstairs that I realized I had a big wet spot in my crotch. Not from pee, mind you, just from sweat. Like obviously I sweat a lot when I work out, as many people do. do, but it's never shown through my spandex before, and I think it's basically because I mainly wear black or gray spandex, or like they're like the quality like Nike, so they don't really show your sweat through them, but these do. So good to know. I will only be working out with them in the dark corners of my room. So yeah, I count this as an absolute win though, regardless. For one, I'm probably never gonna see those motherfuckers in the gym ever again, and if I do, they're not gonna recognize me. Alright? For another, if I see them in public, they still won't recognize me because I don't recognize any motherfucker I see in the gym. I don't even make eye contact with people in the gym. So, another one. Win number 3. I brought this big ass sweater. Why? Because I thought it'd be cold outside. But you know what? It counted as a double dub because it covers my crotch area. So, did anyone see me when I was walking back? No. Win number 4. For a slight could have been fatal moment, I considered stretching upstairs where the treadmills were. Nah, I said, Lauren, you should stretch downstairs. And you know what? Someone in the universe looking out for me. Whoever is out there looking out for me, thank you. Because I probably minimized my embarrassment from the treadmill to downstairs by making sure to cover my crotch, only having very few witnesses. Hopefully everyone else was minding their business. But anyways, I still got the workout and I still count that as an absolute win. I feel way more awake than I did when I first showed the clip. And now I'm gonna hop in the shower. Seriously gonna do that so I can eat because I'm starving. This is a good thing because bro, I sound like I'm convincing myself, but I'm dead ass because you're starting low, then you can only go high from here. You really can only go high, and I've learned a lesson. Do not wear colorful spandex to the gym unless you know that they are sweat proof, okay? Anyways, I'm gonna hop in the shower. See you guys in a bit.
I never got it, why'd you have to go? I guess this world's too slow for you. I think there's beauty in the
Writing workshop, I think that might be my favorite class of this semester, which is kind of hard to choose, but I think it might be my favorite class for one because obviously I just love being in a room with a lot of writers. That's amazing, and I think no other experience really like relates to that for school or just general activity. Like, it's so cool to just see everybody else's creative minds and how they think and how their thinking reflects on your story or how your thinking reflects on their story.
I wish you could be happy, yeah, yeah. But I can't lie. LA made you crazy, yeah, yeah. You don't care what's real no more, no, you don't want me anymore. You only want what you can afford. This is goodbye, bye. LA made you crazy, yeah, yeah. I see your thoughts and I can't believe all the people. We find ourselves starting from scratch, brick by brick.
I decided to walk to the water and it's a bit cold. I'm wearing short sleeves. We'll see how this goes.
The brush is thick. All I'm asking now, don't give up on love. Don't give up. Don't give up on love. I know that you're tired, my love, but please don't go. There's valleys and mountain tops on this rocky road. All I'm asking now, don't give up.
So I came back The sky was like a nice pink orange, which I feel like hasn't been in a while. It's the sunset, and it was so nice on the way back. Like, and I also chose to walk towards the water, as you guys probably already saw, and that was great. So I got some work done at the cafe, and then I also took a walk, and it was very, very nice. Like, it's literally been so long since I decided to take like a spontaneous walk. Honestly, since I've been back, and it's been like it's been a month. It's been over a month by this point. I haven't been back to the water, and that was one of my favorite places to go. Anywhere that was by the water in New York, I like going. And so it's been a while since I've been back, but I finally decided to do it. And it was great. Honestly, I surprised myself today because for one, I got 6 hours of sleep, so I was expecting to have not like a shit day, but like a very tired, worn out day. But I woke up, despite how tired I felt and turning off my first couple of alarms, I did end up going to the gym. I went to Japanese, felt like I actually understood what was going on, which is nice. And then I got to FaceTime my sister, which I couldn't film because it was on my phone and I was charging this camera. But I did FaceTime her. Very nice that she reached out. It was cool. And then I ended up going to the cafe to do some work. It was a new cafe I went to and it was nice. Honestly, I need to do more cafe hopping in New York, if only because there's so fucking many. Like, there's a lot, and they all have their own little unique things, and a lot of the ones I like by where I live is that they give local discounts, which is like very, very nice, because them coffees be like $7, and so if you get the local discount, at least it's $6, which is only $1 less, but it's like, you know, that $1 make a mad difference. So I will be visiting more cafes around the city and around my area. Then I took that nice walk, and honestly, I think nothing hits more different than like the evening fall air, like a nice sunset, and just like the sounds of Whitney Houston in your ear, because I have been listening to Whitney Houston a lot lately. I don't know why. I think it just reminds me of my childhood because my mom used to play her a lot, like in the car, like her and Mary J. Blige. She used to play those songs a lot in the car when we were kids. That and like Christian gospel music, but like that always stands out in my head. And like lately, like because I was listening to, I have like this throwback playlist, and like because of that, like some of the songs came up. So I never really knew the titles of the songs, but it's like I always knew like what they sounded like. So it's nice like listening to songs that I knew of, the not necessarily that my mom played that I knew of, but I didn't really know like it was by Whitney Houston. Like, it's been a vibe. It's been a vibe, and it's been a very motivating factor. Like, I listen and I feel happy, which is like, that's how you know someone is like really, really talented, because I really just listen to her sing, and I'm not even paying attention to the lyrics, but it's like the sound of her voice itself that's so, like, it brings me happiness. It's interesting. Anyways, I got back, ate dinner, probably gonna shower, get another snack, study for Japanese a little bit. I think I might read tonight. I'm feeling in that kind of mood. I don't know. It's just been a nice day, but I'm not gonna ramble because I feel like I've been rambling a lot in this vlog probably, and I'll leave it at that. And I guess I'll see you guys when I see it. I almost forgot to bring you. We're going thrifting, so let's go.